What is going on, everybody? This is Dirk Griggity with a brand new Who Gives a Shit. Now let's get right to it. Google Stadia is Google's new streaming service that's supposed to come out sometime in 2019. Yes, this year. The press conference was about an hour long, and I'm going to give my thoughts about how I feel about Google Stadia. Yeah, so first off, I would like to say I think the technology is incredible. I think if this thing does what it says it can do, it looks incredible to me. You know, I got to be honest, but I'm going to talk about some positives and some negatives that I saw. First off, like I mentioned, the technology looks great. There's no console, there's no box, there's no Fire Stick, there's just a streaming service. You know, they talked about this YouTube integration. I thought it was absolutely amazing. They would say, just for example, you're on Ubisoft's YouTube page and you're watching a new trailer of a Ubisoft game that recently released. They will show the trailer, and at the end of the trailer, an option to play the game will pop up. And all you have to do is press that button, and within 5 seconds, you will be playing that game. That is some futuristic shit right there. And I am a guy that fully embraces new technology. I absolutely love that. I will admit, I thought that was extremely cool. Like, damn, all you gotta do is press a button, you just play the game. Now, they said the game will stream 1080p 60, even up to 4K 60 at launch. And they said eventually 8K 120 frames. Of course, that's some years down the line, but that's pretty cool to me, right? I mean, I gotta admit, this Google Stadia looks pretty good. Now, me, I'm a traditional gamer. I like to sit in front of my TV and game with a controller in my hand. That's what I like to do. But I am open to occasionally playing a game on my phone. Yes, I can see myself doing that with Google Stadia or xCloud, or if PlayStation eventually has another streaming service, or PS Now evolves into more than what it is now. I can see myself doing that because I love to play video games. That's what I love to do. At the end of the day, fuck all the console war shit. I love to play video games, right? So, excuse me. So yeah, I thought Google Stadia, the technology that they showed off today, looked pretty cool. The controller looks okay. It's not bad. It's like a mixture of an Xbox One controller with a PlayStation 4 controller to me. You know, it looks okay. But let me get to some of the negatives. You know, first, some of the negatives. They had no games, right? Now, they did show off that they do have a first-party studio, a first-party development team, or, you know, Jade Raymond, who used to be with Ubisoft, she's heading their first party. And they said they're going to talk about that later. But, you know, it does take time to make games. I am an Xbox fan, so I know that personally. It does take time to make games. So we will see what happens in the future. You know, next thing is no price. Is it a subscription? Is Google Stadia part of your YouTube Premium, or is it a separate fee from Google Play, or what? We don't know those things. I'm sure they will address that later this year, but I thought it would have been pretty smart to at least include the price of the subscription, because it's not going to be free. I can't see you all of a sudden being able to play these games for free. I mean, where would the money come in? So definitely, there's definitely going to be some type of fee or subscription fee, a monthly fee. Just my opinion. Now, so far, only Ubisoft and Bethesda are on board with this streaming service. Now, I'm assuming some other companies will jump on board, EA, maybe a 2K. I'm not sure, but they need to add more third-party developers to jump on board with their streaming service, and I'm sure that will happen in the future. But yeah, I really say that, I really feel that it was very cool to see some of the technology. Now, will it work? I don't know. I don't know. But I do think that YouTube feature is something people will use. Just watching the trailer, I mean, because YouTube is all about gaming for the most part. You're just watching the trailer, then the option to play the game of the trailer you just watched will pop up and you can play it within 5 seconds. That's amazing, y'all. Let's be honest. So yeah, so at the end of the day, I'm not going to say this is the future, but I am going to say this is part of the future. We all know what Microsoft is doing. As you see now, Google is joining the gaming industry. And also feel PlayStation is doing something. They're not just sitting on their hands. we heard the stuff about Sean Layden saying they're going to put their stuff on other devices. So this is going to be part of the future. Obviously, PlayStation and Xbox are still doing traditional consoles, which 98% of the time I'm going to be playing the traditional way, but I don't mind options. Like I said earlier in the video, I fully embrace new technology. Well, anyway, y'all, I am about to get out of here. Leave in the comment section, tell me what y'all think about Google Stadia or xCloud. Is the world ending? Is gaming ending as we know it? I don't think so. I think gaming is just evolving, y'all. And like I mentioned, I love it. I fully embrace it. Let's move on. All right, everybody, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you happen to stumble upon my channel and you think I'm decent enough, why don't you subscribe? All right, everybody, peace and love. Peace and love.